What are the signs that your manifestation is about to take place in your 3D? What are the main signs that you will understand that if I see this sign, then I'm gonna get my manifestation? In this video, I'm going to explain to you the signs, and I'm not talking about 1111 or I don't know, birds before land, or seeing someone that looks like your specific person, etc., etc. Now I'm going to quote Neville Goddard: signs follow, they never proceed. What he meant about that is that the only sign that you should ever observe and that you should ever take in consideration is your inner world. You should never take your cues from the 3D world, because the 3D world, simply being a reflection, it cannot decide or tell you anything new about yourself or your manifestation. So what is the main sign? Well, basically it's your inner state. How do you feel about your manifestation? Do you think you have it? Do you think you're going to be able to have it, to manifest it? This is the first sign. And the first sign is that you observe your attitude to your 3D. You have different thoughts. You've shifted to a state that says, I know I can have it. I know that it's mine to have. I don't even have to worry about this. I'm going to go and live my life. I'm going to enjoy my life. And this shift comes when you are not willing anymore to flirt with the state of being a victim. Now, me, for example, I'm going to give you my example. And you can also do this to see whether you've shifted. Just the exercise is not to blame yourself if you haven't shifted or not. I listened yesterday to songs that I used to listen to when I was 15 years old. Full victim mindset, had love and relationships on a pedestal, had women on a pedestal. I was constantly in a state of begging for love, begging for attention, begging for validation, seeing women as this holy grail that would fulfill me, and without a woman and a relationship with a woman, I'd be like ruined. And I listened to the bands that I used to listen back then. Now back then, when I used to listen to the songs, I could identify myself with a character playing the song. So you know that every song says a story, because every song is quite actually an affirmation. And I used to identify with the character that was singing, oh, why did you leave me? I'm nothing without you. I'm incomplete, or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And yesterday I was listening to the same songs. And it didn't awaken in me that victim mindset anymore. And I do play with the law of assumption. I do like to consciously activate my states. I know that I can consciously activate my mindset. So I was trying to activate the mindset of a victim, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't flirt with it. I didn't even have like the feeling of panic anymore. I couldn't activate it consciously anymore, because that state is long gone. That state is miles away. It's far from me. It's not who I am anymore. So just listen to songs, or go back and do what you were doing when you were a victim. Are you able to feel it once again? If you're not able to feel it once again, it means that you have shifted. You have shifted your identity. It means that you're no longer allowing yourself to put up with shit. It means that you're no longer in the state of begging, of seeing your manifestation on a pedestal or your desire on a pedestal. Many times the shift in a mindset is so invisible that it's hard to observe it. You just observe it when you react. You observe it through your reaction. Sorry guys, my phone just got heated. So you observe the attitude that you have towards your manifestation, and the attitude that you have, aka the mindset that you have activated, by analyzing and observing the reactions that you have towards your 3D, or even the reactions that you have towards your thoughts. So when you get a thought like, I don't know, SP doesn't love me. I get a thought like SP doesn't love me. Now, if I have shifted my state, and if I'm in the state of, I know I'm God, I know that everything is going to go according to my saying, according to my will, then that thought will not trigger in me a reaction of, yeah, that thought is true, so that thought is going to manifest. Yes, indeed they don't want me, and what am I doing here? No, that thought, I can simply dismiss it by saying, no, I know that I'm the creator of my reality. I know that everything goes as I say. So this is the first sign that you are going to get your manifestation. You are going to observe a different reaction. You're going to have a different attitude towards your 3D circumstances, towards your inner thoughts, your inner beliefs. Because quite to be honest, you are going to get thoughts. Creation is already finished. So your inner world, your mind is just a sea of thoughts. Thoughts are going to come and go. It doesn't actually mean that you are going to accept them as facts. You are not going to accept your thoughts as facts anymore if they don't serve you. Or just say, for example, I want to have this job and I don't think that I'm qualified, or there are so many people in this job and I'm not going to get the position. When you are shifted in your state, the sign that you have shifted in your state is that you will no longer flirt with that thought. You will no longer give credit to that thought, and you are no longer going to create from it because you don't believe it to be a fact anymore. Or basically you choose it to not be a fact anymore, and you choose yourself and you choose your decision to be the only fact. So this is the number one sign, because manifestation, what happens in your 3D is just a reflection of your mindset. It's just a reflection of who you are, of your identity. So I'm not going to tell you that shit is not going to happen in the 3D, but you will have a totally different perception of things. You are not going to perceive them or interpret them as this is the end of the world. This circumstance right here means that I'm not going to get my manifestation. This circumstance right here shows me that I have not shifted myself, therefore I will not get my manifestation. So when you see a circumstance, and you will not be so quick to judge, and even if you triggered yourself for like a minute or two, it doesn't really actually matter, because you can shift. You shift every second, so you can take the conscious decision that I'm not going to be triggered by the circumstance. I choose to remind myself that I'm the God of my reality. I'm the only operant power. I'm the only source, and things must go as I say. So this circumstance right here is not proving to me that I have not shifted, and this is a shift in itself. Every conscious decision, every conscious choice is a shift in itself. So the first number one sign is that, and maybe probably the only sign, is that you will consciously choose. And I'm not saying about you have to believe it, you have to blah blah blah, you have to impress your subconscious mind. No, fuck that. You will consciously choose your best case scenario over and over again. But this is coming from you knowing that I'm the creator, I'm the only operant power of my reality, I'm the only one in charge here, I'm the only one in control of my thoughts, of my assumptions, of my beliefs. So I don't have to fight anything. It's simply a selection game. That's what it is. I select what I want, automatically I activate it by my word, because when you speak, when you make a decision, you're actually God making a decision. And the word of God, I'm going to quote the Bible. First was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So when you're speaking your things into existence, aka making a choice, making a decision that no, this right here doesn't mean anything. I'm not even going to get triggered. I'm not even going to bother myself with it. I know I'm going to get what I want because it has no other choice. That word, it's the word of God. That decision is the word of God, and nothing and no one can go against God, because to be honest, by default, guys, no one is going against you. By default, everything is in your favor. Life happens for you and through you. So the only sign you need to know whether your manifestation is going to happen or not is you. Your sign, you are the sign. Not 1111, not angel numbers, not anything else that has to do with the 3D world. Okay? You are the signs. Give yourself credit. Only if you knew how much power you had, you wouldn't even waste it on things that you don't like. Honestly, you wouldn't waste your power. Give yourself credit. Allow yourself to have your manifestation. By default, everything is yours. Treat yourself nicely. Stop looking for signs outside of yourself. There are no signs outside of yourself. How can you be searching for signs in the 3D when the 3D is waiting for a sign from your side? The 3D is only here to reflect you, to obey you, to do your will. The 3D is your inner world pushed out. So the 3D is your playground. The 3D cannot give you any sign because it doesn't have that kind of power. Your specific person, a circumstance cannot give you that sign because they don't have that kind of power. They are not creator. They are not source. So the only sign is you. Do you feel different? Do you feel confident? Or even if you don't feel confident, I'm not here to tell you, oh, you don't feel confident, you're not going to get in your manifestation. No, I'm not saying that. Are you willing to feel confident that you're going to get your manifestation? Are you willing to persist in the decision, in choosing yourself daily, that this is who I am, this is what I'm going to get, and that's that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I know that nothing is against me. So the only sign is that, guys. Now, I've made a video course, which previous was the villain course. That was his name. Now it's Addicted to You, Make Your SP Addicted to You, or Money or This course is perfect to keep you on track. You can download it on your phone. You can have my face and you can hear me shouting at you. I'm just joking. Bringing you in the right mindset, the villain mindset, the God mindset, the mindset you should have had all along. Okay, till next time, I love you guys. Bye-bye.